fact, let's take this conversation further now with Mpumelelo Zikalala, who's a legal analyst, to talk us through this. Mpumelelo, are parties entitled to having a secret ballot vote happen?
Not at all. Good evening to you and also to your listeners. We have the Constitutional Court that made it clear and said, Speaker, we're giving you that particular discretion. Now, what should then follow if any political party wants to exercise the secret ballot is to make substantive submissions to the Speaker before you even start speaking. So if the MK party is going to say there were threats that you had received, before you even start with the debate, say to the Speaker, Speaker, we are here to deliver a motion. There's going to be voting which is going to take place. Can we make an application that that particular voting must be on a secret basis? Why? Here's a threat that you've submitted. There's a case that has been opened through the SABC. The threats that have been made on a verbal basis. Here are affidavits that come from our members. They substantiate the level of being scared which is taking place. We're not going to be able to carry on with this debate if we have the threat hanging above us. And then the Speaker will apply a discretion. But what happened today is that the Speaker applied the discretion based on what was submitted to her. And according to her, which I think she'll be able to substantiate, it was clear that there's no danger or threat that is there. In fact, for her, she said, the people of KZN deserve to know how their parties have voted in. Yes, you may be able to vote on your conscience, but you are there on the ticket of the individuals of the people that voted for you, and they deserve to know how you conduct yourself in the legislature.
Yeah, very importantly, is a threat to the safety of the members the only discretionary element, or at least the only input factor for the Speaker to consider in determining whether or not a secret vote is warranted in this instance? Or are there a myriad of other things that the Speaker could draw on to substantiate the decision to grant a motion of no confidence vote by secret ballot?
There are a number of other things which are considered, but the most important one is, what do the people of KZN actually are looking for? Is it a parliament of secrecy, or is it a parliament of public participation? Within parliament, there's very little that goes on behind closed doors, which is why you would have people that are sitting in the gallery that are supposed to be able to see what is happening within the process as we move along. Maybe there might be confusion when the Speaker has been, when the parliament is being opened, why didn't you go on a secret ballot then? But it was different. We did not have a Speaker then. But in here, where you have someone that can be able to take a decision of saying, is it a secret ballot or not?
Yeah.
You must be able to pursue the individual first before you move on.
But just to go back to that Constitutional Court judgment, UDM versus the Speaker, the court also made it quite clear that a threat to the safety of the members who are voting is not the only consideration that's important. Very importantly here is whether or not the members would suffer the potential effect of retribution from their party, such as being removed from the caucus because you voted against the party line, or you didn't toe the party line, quote unquote, so to speak. The question then is, should the Speaker have not considered that this is a very radioactive and volatile vote that's taking place here? Some of these members who want to vote in their conscience, so to speak, won't have the freedom and safety to do so because they might face retribution from their parties. Surely that should be enough to say, look, guys, secret ballot warranted here.
Even so, but that particular submission must be made to the Speaker. So the Speaker is going to make a decision, or the decision-making process or rationality process is going to be based on what has been submitted to her. So she can't think for political parties because she has already had a stand and a standard practice within the legislature of saying, we simply raise up your hands, or you stand or you sit down, and we're able to determine whether it's a yay or nay.
Yeah.
Now, if you are going to come and want to substantiate something which is different, make the submission to me as a Speaker, and I'll make a decision on that. If you don't provide the meat in terms of what is required to your submission, I will not be able to rule in your favor because you have not substantiated your submission, hence it stands to fall.
Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. Mpumelelo Zikalala, who is a legal analyst.